Alright, so I wanted to do this little video. I have been battling the flu for just about 2 weeks now, and my poor 6-year-old was hospitalized last weekend because she had the flu as well. We all have it, but hers ended up turning into pneumonia. And not this weekend, but the weekend before, that Saturday, she just wasn't acting herself. She was very just out of it. But that morning, Saturday morning, she was trying to eat, trying to drink, and she goes into this coughing fit. And I'm talking like a 10-minute coughing fit, if not more. And she's to the point where she's acting like she can't breathe. She can't catch her breath. And she's just coughing and coughing and coughing. She's getting really pale. She's getting really clammy, sweaty. So I was going to get her dressed and rush her to the hospital. And because I was so afraid that she was going to just either like stop breathing on me or pass out, I don't know. I felt it was necessary to call 911 and had her brought in by ambulance because I wanted to make sure that she was okay and they have all the equipment they need on the ambulance. So, anyways, she's doing completely good now. She stayed a night at the hospital in the pediatric area, and she's back to herself. She's 100% better. Myself, on the other hand, I am still fighting with this dang flu. And for the most part, I'm probably about 90% better than what I was. When it hit us hard. I had body aches, body chills, fever that I couldn't break for a couple days. I had no appetite, this dang cough that just was producing so much. I was coughing up so much crap, blowing my nose nonstop. I couldn't sleep. I remember when I stayed with her at the hospital, I was so sleep deprived. I didn't even know what day it was. I mean, it was so bad. But anyway, most people take over-the-counter medications to help with their symptoms. I was drinking hot tea with honey and whatnot, but it just wasn't cutting it. And I can't really take over-the-counter medications because for whatever reason I am super sensitive to whatever is in the medications that are over-the-counter. And they either make me very sick, throwing up, vomiting, or I can't function properly. So I kept seeing on TikTok this concoction where you cut up onion and you put honey in a jar and you let it sit for like 12 to 24 hours. And the honey kind of like, with the onion, it kind of like liquefies the honey a little bit more, makes it more liquidy. And I just added more honey in here and some more onions, so I'm letting it sit on my counter for a little bit longer. I made a bigger jar of it, but I wanted to try it out and see if it would help any. As you can tell, I sound very nasally. My throat is just so raw from all the coughing. It was to the point where when I would go to bed, I would go into these coughing fits all night long, and it was preventing me from getting any sleep. And I haven't been able to work because I've been so sick. So I wanted to try this out and see if it was worth the hype. I mean, I had nothing to lose. So last night I did a spoonful of, you don't eat the onion, you just take a spoonful of the syrup part of it. And I took that, and believe it or not, it did not taste bad at all. I was like, it doesn't smell very good, but you don't really taste the onion at all. It's actually not bad at all. I was surprised. But I took a spoonful before bed last night, and I slept pretty well. And I was not woken up by any coughing fits. I think I rolled over at one point and I had a very small coughing fit, but I went right back to sleep. So I took another spoonful this morning. Have not been coughing really at all today so far. And so I'm going to be doing like maybe 3 spoonfuls of these a day, especially before bed. And we're going to see if this gets me cleared up by the end of the week, because I have got to get better. I have got to get better. This is getting to be too much for me. But basically, I guess there's like something with the onion and the honey combined, and it helps with inflammation in your lungs or in your chest or in your body. So I'm going to keep trying this. And, it's all natural, so it's not like it can hurt you or harm you unless you're allergic to honey or onions. And basically, you leave it on your counter at room temperature for about 24 hours. The longer, the better. And then you can strain out the onions and leave just the syrup in the jar. And you can put it in your fridge, and it's good for 3 months. Excuse me. So I'm going to keep trying it. I'm going to keep using it, and I'm going to see if I see, any major differences for the rest of the week, because I need some serious sleep. I am tired. And I need to get back on my feet, and I need to get feeling like myself again, so that way I can continue on with life, because, I've got kids and work and everything else. So all this sickness is bringing me down. So I'm hoping to see some changes in the next couple of days. But so far, I'm saying it works pretty good. So, but I'll do another update video at the end of the week and let you guys know how it's working. If I see any major differences. But if you're battling the flu, COVID, cold, I say give it a try, especially if you have a hard time with over-the-counter medications. So, I will give you guys an update in a couple days.